What's up, Supah Playaz? It's your host Tony G, bringing you another Market Monday. And if you're new to the channel and you love these type of videos and love market watches, smash that like button, comment down below, and be subscribed for more awesome Dragon Ball Super content. And of course, just like in the title, the most expensive box to come out thus far since Tournament of Power. This box is insane. I have not seen a box come out at this significant price in such a long time, since Victory Strike. And I don't know, I mean, this PowerAbsorbed collector's box is worth a lot of money. I'll have this overview right now, but I want to dive into it singly, as every tab is open right now of all the cards in this set. And so of course we got to start off with the PowerAbsorbed collector box, PowerAbsorbed edition, of course, and it's sitting at $360. And obviously a week and a half ago it was sitting at $330, and I have not seen a box this expensive. I mean, I'm very curious as into what the price is in the Dragon Ball Super card game website to see, is this like really the price of this box? But we'll keep going as this loads, and let's go into the actually let's just look at it now. And so we look at the product, and then we're gonna look at the Power Booster box, collector's box. It's supposed to sit at $23, $23.99. And if you look at what it's selling for, guys, I mean, talk about a markup. This box is ridiculous. MSRP is supposed to be $23.99. And I'm looking at the right one. I hope you guys could let me know in the comment section, because this is ridiculous for this to be this expensive. And you know that this was sitting at MSRP being $23.99, and then does that mean if you go to your local Target you'll find this for $29.99 or $23.99? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. But right now this box is going for $360 when it's supposed to be going for 24 bucks. And I personally think that's an outrage. I don't know. Again, this is crazy. I haven't seen a box worth this much since, I don't know, since the game came out. And I think when the set 1 came out, it was at $100 to $200, and I haven't seen, again, this is ridiculous. I mean, again, I'm very blown away and perplexed by this. But obviously the packets are going for $36.99, and they're being sold out. I mean, the cards you get out of this set is awesome. It's a good batch of cards. You'll see it right now. And as we continue to go, we see Android 21 being the most sought out SCR from this set. That's the alternative art. And it's sitting at $2,000. I don't know if that's really what's gonna go for, but I could see other listings of these SCRs going for about $1,000. Last time I checked on the Facebook page, the Cooler and the Vegeta are above $500. Android 21 is a lot more versatile in a lot of decks, and it's super powerful in blue decks. And if your leader is blue or green, so you're gonna see a huge increase of blue and green decks, probably dominating the format, unless yellow has something to say. But again, this deck is going to be nuts. This SCR is just nuts in my opinion. So the alternative art of this may be pretty expensive. I could see it sitting at, if with the hype of this set coming out, it's probably going to sit anywhere between $600 to $700 right now. And after the hype kind of dies down a little bit, and if this set becomes very difficult to get, I think it could hit $1,000. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, because the level of competitiveness this card could be used in blue and green decks, it's a lot more versatile than I believe the other SCRs, except Cooler's pretty good for black decks, but I think this one is over the top. But $2,000, that's the listing of it. Let me know again what you guys think. But this is definitely the most sought out set in a while. I mean, PowerAbsorbed is an insane booster box going for $360, and again, they're all sold out. Again, this was sitting at $262. I've been seeing it in the Majin Buu Candy Shop Facebook page and the auction page of Dragon Ball Super card game above $500. So I mean, it's sold out, and I wish I could show you guys maybe next time in the next market watch. But this is insane. I'm blown away by, I have to show you guys how much this is going for. I'll show you the overview, but again, some of these are going for an insane amount. Just the regular SCR of it is going for $255, being the cheapest. Again, it's a very versatile SCR. Is it Gohan versus this? Which one's better? I don't know yet. I'm still playtesting, and I think I'm still leaning towards Gohan. I think he's still a beast card because it gets rid of Unisons and all that. But it's just awesome. I mean, I don't know. They're both great. I think this is very versatile, both blue and green. Gohan's just blue, but we'll see. I don't know. We'll see a big change in the SCR meta, or what's going to be thrown in there. But again, we're going to talk about Cooler next. And again, the alternative art is sitting anywhere between $500 to $600. All of them are over $500, which is insane. This box is ridiculous. I'm still tripping out. Like, just this SCR is just as like $124. Well, this is not from the alternative, but it's still a very sought out SCR. And a lot of people are using Hachiak, the old school leader, I mean, a few sets ago. But this guy's pretty good. I recommend getting it if you're trying to budget, and it's a very good alternative SCR. And again, the alternative arts are going for 3-4 times the original price of these SCRs. So again, it's like getting the SPR variant of your SR, but SCR variant, right? And so we're going to see a huge increase in price. Of course, if you want the budget version, it's $99. But if you want the alternative art and special rare edition, you can kind of call it, it's going to be sitting at like 4 or 5 times the price, most likely. Because they're harder to pull too. And then we go on to Android 21 Wavering Will Gold Stamp. I think Gold Stamp in general is awesome. I love the texture of these cards. If you haven't seen the box opening, C-Rod opened one earlier, and it just looks sick. I think the fact that they're making it very circuit board for androids and very distinct, like lightning bolts or different type of patterns in the background for other what is it called, SRs. It's pretty cool. I think this is awesome. I hope Bandai does this again. But again, this card is sold out. I mean, there's not that many listings. I don't know if this is a very difficult card to pull, but I'm just showing you guys the most expensive ones that I saw, and were being bought out. I mean, this box is insane. Again, another great gold stamp sitting at $30. I mean, this is a more busted, what is it called? Dimension magic. And I mean, it's insane. You get a clone and it does a lot. And it's a great card. I mean, this is a great gold stamp card. It looks amazing. The waifu tax on it. It's $30 being the cheapest and $85 being the most expensive. So again, there's a variety of these guys. And as you see, like these guys right here, Cumber Fury's Frenzy, you see like they're breaking through the dimension. I think it's pretty cool. I think every archetype has like their distinct pattern in the background for the gold stamp. And I think it's worth it. I think this, again, Bandai did an amazing job with this box, but I don't like that it's $300 when it's MSRP $23.99. I mean, if you could pre-order it and save a lot of money, then I think it's worth it. But yeah, I mean, this is insane how expensive this is. And then again, we got the overview of it. We got the starter decks too. I mean, the display case if you want both of them. If you want both sets, I think this is sitting at $38 being the cheapest, so $20 each. And I think they're both great decks, in my opinion. So I recommend picking them up. So yeah, they're pretty worth it, in my opinion. But again, if you look at all the gold stamp cards, they're sitting at a relatively high price. Some are a little bit cheaper, some plummeted in price, as we see Android 17. And then some Super 17, but the ones that are kind of expensive or retaining value are the waifu ones, of course, and the competitiveness of these cards, of course, are going to be a little bit higher. So some went doubled in price and some plummeted by a significant amount. But it's worth it. I think this is a great box. Again, like I said, you get some really cool patterns on some cards. Like androids have a specific circuit board, while the other ones that are Xenoverse, they're breaking through the dimensions, right? And so I think this is a totally worth box. If you could get your hands on this for a relatively cheap price, I recommend it. But do I recommend getting just one of these at $300? I do not. I think if you could collect it, sure, but maybe wait until a little bit. They might go down in price. But if you want to spend 300 smackaroons, do it by all means. I'm not a financial advisor, so I mean, I recommend some things, but if you want to spend that much money on this box, go for it. But Tony G ain't gonna do that. So there you guys have it. I mean, there's a lot of great artworks. Let me know which one's your favorite. And my favorite is definitely this Gohan one. They look sick. I think one of my favorite characters was Gohan, and then some SPRs look amazing in this artwork. But this set is pretty awesome. I think PowerAbsorbed was a very great set to come out with an alternative set. Oh, and this SS3 Goku is sick. I mean, if you could pick this up for collectors, do it. It's totally worth it. But there you guys have it from your host, Tony G. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. And if you think I'm crazy or you agree, let me know. Smash that like button like always. And from your host, Tony G, like we always say, y'all stay super.